All backlog of passport application and issuance will be cleared latest May 31st, says the Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola, sharing news there. And the Nigerian teenager has just been ranked as the world's best tennis player. And the Nigerian nightmare himself, Kamaru Usman, defends his title. Please stay tuned for beautiful stories. This is your favorite program, The Diaspora, and I am Ekundayl Joseph. Stay tuned. The Nigerian passport is the strongest instrument of sovereignty, nationality, and citizenship, says the Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola, adding that any holder of the Nigerian passport is a bona fide citizen who must be treated with dignity and respect. He stated this when he received the Chairman CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Honorable Abike Dabiri Arewa, and management staff of the Commission in Abuja.
For those in the diaspora, there are some who have lost their jobs because they could not renew their passports. There are some who could not, go on their journeys because they could not renew their passports. So there are many cases like that, but we keep telling them that government is doing so. I don't think any administration has done as much as this administration on the issue of passports. We also thank you for the new passport policy. For the first time, you have your 10-year passport validity, which has never happened before. I think those will benefit most of Nigerians abroad. Yeah. So again, we say thank you for that. But Honorable Minister, we won't be speaking much. We are just here to say, Nigerians in the diaspora, what assurances and support to happen in the case of their passports. We know COVID affected a lot of things, because in the UK, we're talking about a backlog of thousands that are waiting for their passports. So we know COVID affected a lot of things, but we also know that under your leadership, a lot is being done to resolve these issues. Also, sir, the issue of managed migration is something we need to look into. With a lot of Nigerians going abroad in search of greener pastures, sir, when you talk to a lot of them, some are graduates, they're just looking for employment. But we can make migration legal if we manage it properly. The Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Labour, we can come up with a policy that will make migration legal, orderly, and beneficial, both to the migrant, the home country, and the receiving country. Philippines earns about $6 billion from managing the migration. So I believe, sir, that if we focus on this, a lot can be done in that regard. Rather than having people go to all these countries and die legally. Yeah. It can be done legally, properly, with collaboration with the countries they're going to. So those are just the reasons why we're here. And also to let you know, sir, that we have the Nigerian Diaspora Investment Summit. Again, in November, we'll be holding the 3rd edition, where we're getting Nigerians to invest in their country. And the response has been very, very positive. A lot of them are now focusing on agriculture, ICT, medicine, education, and the food business. And we have the data, we're compiling them, and they're showing interest in their country. And all we need to do is build the bridge between them and the home country, which we've been trying to do. So, Honorable Minister, we seek your support, cooperation to join us in ensuring that our vision and mission actually does succeed.
We have no choice but to ensure that Nigerians, wherever they are dignified, are supported, and do not suffer any form of deprivation. The new regime will take on the 4th of June, when applicants will only have to wait maximally for 6 weeks to collect their passport. And it's not limited to Nigeria, worldwide. As we are doing this, we are even developing worldwide alternatives for express passport processing. So which will take more than 72 hours. And I must ask, why do we have the terminal of 6 weeks? It's simple. The passport is the strongest instrument of sovereignty, nationality, and citizenship. Strongest instrument. So that international level. Outside Nigeria, your only claim to humanhood, to be a human being outside Nigeria, is your passport. So, verification of claims, validation of all the data and materials you supply to us are the reasons for us to take time so as to be sure that whoever holds a Nigerian passport is a bona fide citizen. If your application is unproblematic and you have already applied for passport, the assurance I'm giving you that by the 31st of next month or before even that date, you get your passport.
We hope to see the implementation soon. NIDCOM boss received Miss Nigeria UK 2020, Miss Oluwateniola Elegbede. In a conversation with the Diaspora program producer, Mr. Gabriel Odu, Ms. Teniola says during her reign, she will focus on the vision of her foundation, EVLV Foundation, which she founded 2 years ago when she was 17. Enjoy the interaction.
Welcome to the Diaspora, Miss Nigeria UK. Can you tell us a bio about yourself?
I'm the current Miss Nigeria UK 2020. I live in the UK, but I was born in Nigeria and moved to the UK at the age of 1.
Age of 1?
Yes.
Right. Well, let's start from the university. You are in the university?
Currently? Yes. I go to Pearson's Business School. I'm studying business management.
Business management?
Yes.
So while you're in Miss Nigeria, you did business. That's nice. Okay, why do you go into business studies?
Well, I've always been a bit of an entrepreneur. Like when I was 12 in church, I'd sell lemonade. Like I was just always coming up with different business ideas, and I've always been interested in starting a business of my own one day. So.
Oh, that's good. I think you have some underpinnings from either your father or your mother in this business.
Oh, definitely.
Entrepreneurship.
Definitely, most definitely. My mom, she owns her own business. She's also been about business always. Yes.
So, what are the duties and responsibilities of being a beauty queen, Miss Nigeria UK?
Because of COVID and the pandemic, stuff that I would usually be doing, like duties of a queen, going to other pageants, visiting different charities, and all these different shows and people that I'd be meeting, I haven't been able to do because of the lockdown. We've been kept in our homes. But the most that I've done is come to Nigeria twice now. This is my second trip here, and I've been trying to promote my office and promote my charity and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, so what's your charity about?
My charity is called Evolve, and the aim is to gradually develop Nigeria over time.
Well, let me ask these questions because many adults in the diaspora evade this question. Do you like coming to Nigeria?
Yes and no is my honest response. Yes, because it's my home and I love it here, but no, because it takes a lot of patience to live the Nigerian life.
So with the talent and the skills you have gathered in the UK, what are you doing to impact to the development of the economy of Nigeria?
The reason why I choose to, come back to Nigeria and try and help my people is because I'm very, very proud to be a Nigerian, and I don't want our name to be tarnished by the status of our country. And right now, Nigeria is an amazing country, but I truly believe that it could be so much better, which is why I see it fit to come back and try and make it a better country.
Beautiful, beautiful. That means you are adhering to the call by our president, who always tells Nigerians 3 things. 1, be the best in what you're doing. 2, be a good ambassador. And 3, never forget home. I'm sure these 3 are just doing that.
Of course, I'm trying.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Nice talking with you.
It's been lovely to be here.
Congratulations. We wish you a purposeful and fruitful tenure. And now let's listen to Engineer Brian Akiri, a petroleum engineer and pioneer president of NIDO China.
I'm a petroleum engineer by training, and I have lived and worked in China for the last, I would say, 10 years, going to about 10 years, yeah.
So in terms of channeling your skills that you have learned in the diaspora back home, which plans do you have towards achieving that?
I believe that the responsibility for foreign direct investment, which we as a nation we so desire, should rest primarily with us as a people and as a nation. Because let's look at it from an economic perspective. The investor wants a secure and thriving environment. So we as a people, if we continue to create an enabling and thriving environment, then I believe that would be a key driver, a key motivating factor in it, actually inviting and drawing foreign investors to our country.
What can you say is the impact of this commission, specifically for the diasporans, its impact to both Nigerians in the diaspora and Nigerians at home?
The Diaspora Commission has been a champion for the rights of Nigerian citizens globally as well, in terms of when our nationals are perhaps wrongly accused or find themselves in certain unfortunate incident. The Commission has been very active in helping Nigerians generally.
Following your portfolio, what advice will you give the Nigerians in the diaspora to key into investing back home?
I think Nigerians in diaspora or our fellow Nigerians in different countries around the world are eagerly anticipating and waiting for an initiative like this, the Diaspora Investment Initiative. The reason why I say so is because in my interactions with our citizens in China, as the president of NIDO China, I've come to realize that many of us actually want to invest back home, whether it's in real estate, it's in finance, it's in tourism, entertainment, agriculture. There is that drive and that need to invest back home, because we believe that the work of nation building is actually all hands on deck. It's not left to the government alone, but as citizens we have a role and responsibility to play.
Not so fast. Look, I'm tired. I want to check out of this country for greener pastures.
Just calm down for a moment. Please sit down.
Do you have a job where you're going to? No, but someone is arranging,
Listen, Alinko. Checking out of this country without proper planning means one thing. Unimaginable begin.
I've been in the diaspora, but legitimately doing great things at home and abroad. As I've been saying, without the proper footing abroad, the risk is not worth it. Listen, Alinko, it's better to be home than be trapped abroad, or even end up in prison.
If you must travel, travel legitimately. Meet Dr. Ekundayl Joseph Adekweyin, a dynamic geoscientist with expertise in applying sedimentological skills to enhance petroleum exploration and reconstructing ancient environments. He is currently with the National University of Malaysia, UKM, where he works as a postdoctoral researcher in the Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences. Dayl was a recipient of the prestigious Malaysia International Scholarship sponsored by the Ministry of Higher Education of Malaysia for his PhD. His highly successful doctorate research, which focused on the poor-scale reservoir quality in the onshore Sarawak Basin, East Malaysia, was also awarded the highly competitive American Association of Petroleum Geologists Grant in Aid for 2 consecutive years, 2018 and 2019. His research has fostered strong collaboration and synergy between UKM and industry experts, notably from Petronas, Malaysia, as well as other institutions globally. Dr. Adekweyin's research and consultancies have contributed to better understanding of the regional geology and petroleum systems of the Sarawak Basin, Malaysia, Sirte Basin, Libya, Weald and Wessex sub-basins, England, Mogland Basin, Sudan, and a host of other Nigerian basins, authored 17 WOX indexed publications, mainly in the Quartile 1 journals, and has presented his research in renowned international conferences. He is a choice reviewer for high-ranking journals in his field and funding agencies.
The issue of brain drain is actually a thing of concern to everyone, myself inclusive. We can't shy away from the fact that our brains are traveling abroad and somehow they are staying there contributing meaningfully well to the economy of this country. So my advice to the Nigerian government is to actually devise an opportunity to attract our brains back home. It is good, the knowledge we have gained, the expertise we've acquired, the skills we have, to go back home to contribute it into the economy. And the issue is, until we get to a point where we can actually be sure that I don't need to know somebody for me to get something in Nigeria. So if we could work on our system to ensure better transparency in the way we recruit. So I think that can actually encourage a lot of persons to go back home, because the reality is home will always be home. Nigeria can be great again. I'm a supporter or a believer in the fact that Nigeria can be great. And for Nigeria to be great, it depends largely on the behaviors and the character of Nigerians. We need to come to a point where we understand that our character, the way we carry ourselves, and what we do, especially for those of us who are in the diaspora, what we do and the way people perceive us goes a long way to affect the image of Nigeria. So we should endeavor to be good ambassadors of the country, such that we can rewrite the name of Nigeria in good.
Kudos, brother. You deserve the accolades. A hearty congratulations to the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. Kamaru has successfully defended himself at the Ultimate Fighting Championship UFC 261 title in a fight against his opponent Jorge Masvidal. The 33-year-old Nigerian moved to 19-1-0, recording another win. We are super proud of you. Another win for Nigeria, as the International Table Tennis Federation ranks Musa Mustafa as the world's best player in the boys U11 Cadet category. The 11-year-old Nigerian has 128 points, which made him number 1 in the U11, while he is also ranked 17 in the U13 category. Mustafa becomes the second African to be rated number 1 in the world. Well done, brother. Greater heights. And now let's join Dr. Lulu, our momatrician, with suicide notes.
Hi everybody, this is Dr. Lulu, aka the Momatrician. I am your board certified pediatrician and your mom, who is all up about your business when it comes to suicide prevention. Welcome to Suicide Notes with Dr. Lulu. Yelling and your child's mental well-being, and really your mental well-being as well. And so I'm a Nigerian, as you can tell, right? And we are all Nigerians. We have this mentality that you must yell at your kids. Some people call it shouting, some people call it screaming. I call it yelling. You're not supposed to yell at your kids. Your parents are not supposed to yell at you. Really, period. Just take it home, okay? No one is supposed to yell at anybody. And I have been guilty of yellings. I'm not saying this because I never yelled at my kid. Oh no, I did. But one day my son said, "Mom, that was disappointing." Well, of course, I'm raising kids who are free to tell me how they feel. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want the truth, ask a child. Now, maybe that's why in Nigeria they say kids should be quiet and they should be seen and not heard, because you don't want to hear what a child has to say. And that's wrong. But I'm not here to point fingers. I had a patient once who came to see me because She tried to kill herself twice. She ran away twice. And her mother was really worried about that. But the little girl said her mother was working 2 jobs, but every time she came home, she yelled until she went to bed. She had it, so she wanted to jump. Just because Nigerian kids don't kill themselves doesn't mean that yelling at your kids is good. Nigerian parents should not be proud of the fact that if I walk into the house, my kids run away and go and hide. If I just look at them, they scatter in fear. Your kids should not be afraid of you. And yes, while Nigerian kids do not kill themselves, what happens is yelling parents, yelling Nigerian parents raise other yelling parents. And then the cycle continues. It should not be that way. It is traumatic to your mental health and your child's mental health. I'm in a group with 40,000 Nigerians, and they were telling me that when they yell and scream, they get a headache. One lady said, oh, I can scream for Africa. I can yell for Europe. Is that a thing of pride? Dr. Lulu, you know I'm going to talk about it, okay? You're not supposed to yell at your kids. Your kids are a gift from God, from the heavens, from Allah, from the Buddha, whoever you worship. They're supposed to be nurtured and loved and cared for. And no, your kids are not going to be unruly if you yourself, yes, kids are the great imitators. They're great copycats. You're their first teachers. So if your child is unruly, don't quote me on that. Yes, they copy what they see. They copy from their friends. They copy from their teachers and from their, their uncles and aunties. But you, the parent, you are the first teacher of the child. So yes, I do teach a class on yelling. Yes, I do. It's called Parenting Without Yelling, Overcoming the Yelling Parent Syndrome. If you want to get some more information, holla at your girl. My brand new website is almost ready, dr-lulu.com. But you can just send me an email, suicidenotes@drlulu@gmail.com. That's my email if you want to send me an email. But on a side note though, you can actually have a stroke. You can actually have high blood pressure. You can actually have heart disease. You can actually develop memory problems and mental health issues because you yell. And so can your kids. A study done in 2014 in the Journal of Child Development showed that kids who get yelled at have low self-esteem, have more anxiety and more depression. Is that what you want from your kid? I didn't think so. So let's do better if we know better. Now you know, you've been tagged, okay? You know better. Quit yelling at your kids. If you want to know what to do, holla at your girl. I'll teach you. But I need you to focus on the fact that yelling is not good. Just because everybody does it doesn't make it right. You need to be the change. You need to stop. Because let me tell you something. If you are yelling at your kid and Oprah or, I don't know, the Prince of Wales or Meghan Markle or whoever walks in the room, would you stop? Yes. Therefore, don't do it. And you need to take responsibility for your role in setting the stage for your child doing what they are doing that makes you yell at them anyway. Okay, let me say that again for those at the back. You need to be responsible for your kids and not raise kids who cause you to yell. Because kids can raise yelling parents. Yes, it's a thing. And you teach them to only listen to your yelling voice. Trust me, I'm raising 3 boys. If I don't yell at my kids anymore, you can do it too. That's my time. My name is Dr. Lulu, aka the Mom Nutrition. This is Suicide Notes with Dr. Lulu. And yes, kids who get yelled at develop mental health challenges that can cause them to jump. Chew on that. Bye. Toodles.
Thank you for staying all through the program. We hope it's been worth your while. And in case you have anything to share with us, please do not hesitate to do so as we expect feedback on our show. Remember, you can reach us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook at Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, on Twitter at nidcom_gov, on our Instagram page at nidcom_gov, on our YouTube page at nidcom_gov, and on our website at www.nidcom.gov.ng. You can also join us on DSTV at NTA Network on Friday at 10:30 a.m., on NTA International on Tuesday at 6 a.m. and 10:05 p.m., on NTA News 24 on Friday at 2:30 p.m., and on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. You can also join us on WAP TV on Thursdays at 9 a.m. and on WTV on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 a.m. And you can also join us on Ben TV London at 4:30 p.m. on Saturday. I remain your host, Koinsola Adetumbi. See you next time.